of course, you think about like having a man, having a house, having this, having that, like materialized things.
That's what you thought about?
Yeah.
Having a man?
Yeah.
I had an experience with a woman who they call the gypsy, and it was very eye opening for me, shall I say? Because I heard that after y'all was done, you was like, can't nobody tell me nothing.
Girl,
Period.
I feel like a new person. I'm like, look, shit, I've been doing this. I'm good, okay?
I mean, I wonder if guys feel the same way that we feel. Like, I wonder if they feel like, oh, it's so hard to find a good woman, or it's so hard to date. Like, I don't know.
It's really not, though.
Hey y'all, welcome to our podcast. We are finally here. Me and Ty have been working on this for some time now, so we would like to welcome you to episode 1 of Grownish and Growing, where two generations, one in her 20s and one in her 40s, we sit down, we have one conversation about all the things life, love, healing, and all the messy lessons in between. We are your hosts.
What's up, everybody? I'm Ty, a 26-year-old college grad from the south side of Chicago, period.
And I am Shayla. I am a 41-year-old mother and entrepreneur. And we just want you guys to come here and have a safe space to talk about all the things for the girls.
Period.
So let's get into it. So the reason me and Ty started this podcast, well, I would say I thought that Ty being in her 20s, me being in my 40s, we could talk about a lot of things that we've been through in life thus far, and coming from a perspective of someone in her 20s versus someone in her 40s, I thought that it would be very entertaining to all of you out there, and maybe some of you guys can relate,
Period.
So yeah, let's talk about how we met.
Okay. So how did we meet?
Through my mom.
Yeah, my girl. Period. So I met Shayla through her mom, which was actually a unique story because I met her mom. I was working at a job with her mom, and then her mom invited me to her birthday party, her mom's birthday party, and I had just moved to Wisconsin, maybe been here for like 7 months, and I just instantly clicked with her. And then she had invited me out to a party that Shayla was hosting for her mom, and it went from there.
Yeah. Ty actually didn't really say 2 words to me at the party.
I did. I'm very shy, y'all. Like, I'm a shy person, but I love people. But it just takes me a while to kind of.
Yeah. Our first real encounter, though, was I think you came to my house.
Oh, yeah. So Shayla was supposed to be my realtor. Her mom had put us in connection because I was actually looking for a building, and I didn't know jack squat about nothing, but I knew that I was ready to kind of, jumpstart my journey, and I was pointing towards Shayla.
Yeah. So we got together to talk about real estate and all the things, and then after that, Ty would act all, is it okay for me to call you? Are you free?
Don't do me, okay? I said I was shy, man. I was trying to, I didn't want to bug her because she be busy, y'all. She has so much other stuff going on, so it's like I was trying to be respectful of her time. But
yeah, but I'm like, girl, if you don't call me, yes, and it's okay for you to call me, yes.
Well, I was from the South, so of course we always was brought up on respecting each other's time. But that's why I was just trying to show her that hospitality. But now it's like, girl, where you at? Come on, what we gonna do?
Yeah.
Now she be like, Ty, I'm in bed. No, auntie, get up. Let's go.
Yeah. So that's kind of that. Our relationship just took off from there. You know.
Years later, here we are.
Yeah.
Bringing it to you raw and real.
Yeah. So I'm grown. Ty is grownish.
I'm all the things.
What you think?
All the things, honey.
Uh,
No, that's kind of a good way to put it.
yeah. I'm grown. You grownish.
So what does that actually mean? Well, what does grown mean to you?
Girl, I'm grown. I got grown bills. I got grown kids. I'm just grown all the way around.
Okay. Give it something like that then. So grownish to me means like I'm grown, but I'm still kind of cautious with my decisions. Like I still be like, hold on, this right, this wrong. Let me know. Of course, but I think that's how it's supposed to be. I don't know.
No, you're right. You're right, and that's why we say grownish and growing, because although I'm 41, I feel like I am still growing. I'm learning every day, just like you.
Yeah.
You know.
I think that's what kind of brought us together, because we both kind of realized like we can pick up some things from each other to kind of like make this new world kind of work in a way. So I feel like this is a good episode for people like my age, especially, to kind of get an idea of what it means to be like grown or step into your womanhood.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
stay tuned, because we're gonna definitely get y'all some gems out there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that's a little bit about us. Let's get into the things. Let's talk about how was your week? How was your weekend?
So my weekend was pretty cool, actually. Actually, it was awesome. I went to a women's retreat this weekend in Arkansas with some of my close family members, and we went on a journey of learning what it takes to be a woman. How to like forgive, how to kind of open yourself up to new things, and then how to kind of be confident in who you are. So
I heard that y'all went to see a shaman. How was that?
That was, I don't know. I'm still processing that whole thing. Like, it was new for me. It was cool as far as like learning new things, but I really enjoyed like the women who I was with. Like after we did the shaman thing, us coming together and talking about what we learned, that was the biggest takeaway.
Did she make you like realize some things about yourself, or?
It was more so just about like confirmation, like learning how to regulate your emotions and learn how to heal your trauma, and then just making sure that it's not an easy journey learning to heal from your trauma. So just give yourself some grace, and then things that'll kind of like help you, like skills to help you kind of help you along the way. So
yeah. Cause I heard that after y'all was done, you was like, "Can't nobody tell me nothing."
Girl,
period.
I feel like a new person. I'm like, look, shit, I've been doing this. I'm good, okay. But no, it was actually really cool.
Yeah,
it was cool. It was nice just to be around women who kind of supported me, and then kind of just let me know like I'm not alone, because we were all from different age groups, and it's just I think I was the youngest there, but
you were.
But I mean, like, to have some insight to like, okay, maybe I am doing this woman thing, kind of like,
I think you like hanging with older people,
because they help me with regulate my emotions. Like, I like being around young people because the fun, girl, I'm with it. But sometimes I need some grown woman time, some peace and quiet.
You feel like you got an old soul?
I know I do, y'all. I'm from the South, so and then my grandma raised me, so it's kind of hard for me to kind of, I don't know, not be like an old soul. Like, I love all the old school music. I be there like, yeah. And then being from Chicago too, that's what we kind of we grew up on, like the cookouts and stuff like that. So
yeah, because when my mom came home from work talking about you, I'm like, how old is she? Like, huh? How was y'all friends? Like,
I don't even know how we connected. It was just crazy. I don't know. I was always goofy. I know I'm real goofy when like people who older than me.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how it happened.
Okay. Well, you sound like you had an interesting weekend.
Yeah.
That seems like an experience. I would have loved to experience something like that.
Would you be open to experience?
Yeah, for real. A shaman?
What would you take away from that though?
Like, I mean, I don't know what that person would tell me. I don't know. I would just have to go and see. You know?
Yeah.
You know? I had an experience with I don't know if we want to talk about that today, but
She like, hold on, that's a little deep.
yeah, I had an experience with a woman who they call the gypsy, and it was very eye opening for me, shall I say.
Did that kind of make you have changes in how you operate today in your womanhood?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Not just in my womanhood, but just overall as a person.
Okay.
Absolutely. It changed my outlook on life. Yeah, and the things that she said to me, it was crazy because she knew a lot. Like she knew a lot about me, but not just about me. She knew a lot about people who were very close to me.
Okay.
So it was wild. But what I really, really loved about her, her energy was so calming. Like from the moment I encountered her, her energy was just so calming. And I immediately felt calm just stepping into her presence.
But you know, that's what I like about being around an older crowd. Like my body can just be normal. Like I don't have to be so tense and be like
around older people.
Yeah, because all they do is like they talk shit, they be laughing.
Girl, they could be some of the most pettiest.
Childish. I came across one of those. Like I don't know. She get on my nerves. I feel like with people my age, because I'm so like I'm young, but I still have that grown woman like look to myself. People just be like, she must think she all that. It's like, no, girl, I'm just regular as you, but I just have that mindset of like I get shit done.
You look very youthful, my friend. You look very beautiful and youthful.
She get on my nerves.
I'm serious. Okay, y'all. So let's talk about what misconceptions did you have about adulthood growing up? What did you think that would look like for you in your 20s right now?
Well, it was a little bit different for me because I really didn't know what the idea of being grown meant. Like, of course, you know, you think about like having a man, having a house, having this, having that, like materialized things.
That's what you thought about?
Yeah.
Having a man?
Yeah. Well, I was like, yeah,
Wait, so what you saying? You don't have a man right now?
No, I don't have a man right now.
Oh, you single? Okay. Okay.
No, yes, I'm very much single.
Okay.
I just don't know. Their generation's stupid.
Did you think at this age, 26, that you would be in a committed relationship?
So yes and no. So my last like couple years in high school, I was in a serious relationship. I was with my ex for about 4.5 years. Okay. So I did think that was gonna progress into something. But as time moved on, I started coming to my senses and started realizing like, no, I need to figure out who I am. So
what made you get to that point? Like he wasn't it, or like what made you feel like you got to figure out who you was and you didn't want to be in that serious relationship anymore?
It would have to be when I realized that nobody got you like how you got you, and I realized like I didn't even have myself because I was so tied into my relationship at a young age. So it was like I didn't know what that meant. Like again, I didn't even know what being grown really meant. Like again, I thought it was just like being a man, having all these material things. I realized like that ain't that because I couldn't even identify who I was. So yeah, it was a little like, dang, that's deep. And then realizing that at a young age was crazy. Like I went through so much, and then I feel like that's why I'm able to kind of connect with people a little bit more older than me because I feel like I learned a lot of things real young. So it kind of like made me just be like, yeah, some things for me, some things ain't. So,
I can say yeah because most people in their 20s aren't really thinking about connecting with themselves and like learning about themselves like that.
Yeah.
Like you.
Yeah. I think a lot of that had to happen too is because when I was younger, I had a lot of time with myself. Like I had friends, but I wasn't as social as I am now. And even now I feel like I'm still not as social as I could be. So I realized like within my relationship, like I didn't have that time to figure out things that I like. I was figuring out what me and my man liked and what so um,
Okay.
different things play a role.
Okay.
But now that I'm older, it's like date them all, girl. Date them all, cause they gonna play with your emotions. I don't got time for that.
Yeah. Okay.
And the other thing I wish I would have learned to, that I'm still learning, is how to, like, dating is hard in a generation, and especially when you are a person that's like in tune with your emotions. Being able to communicate with the generation where they're not in tune with their emotions is so hard. Do you have that problem?
No.
Oh man.
No. I feel like, unfortunately for y'all, like, life is different now from what it was when I was in my 20s.
Everybody's saying it.
It really, to me, I feel like it is. Like, it was so light and fun. Like, back then, we was really young, wild, and free. Like, it was just, yeah, it was fun.
Okay.
So dating was so much funner back in my 20s than now.
So what's the difference between dating now and dating now?
Now, in my 40s, I feel like it's so heavy. Everybody got baggage.
Okay.
Now, like, kids, baby mamas, traumas.
They got a lot of that.
Yeah, like, it's all the things now versus when we was in our 20s. We didn't have kids. Like, I'm not saying nobody was experiencing trauma, but we're in our 40s now, so much has happened from 20 to 40. So people definitely have, life has happened. So people have experienced traumas, but back then we was kids. We was wild and we was outside. It was just so fun.
So why y'all didn't? So people your age, why didn't they give us that experience? Like, why you didn't give kids that experience? Like,
what?
To be young, wild, and free.
Why I didn't give my kids that experience?
Yeah.
Like I said, times have changed for real. Like, I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, like growing up kid, elementary school kid, we used to play outside.
I did that too.
Okay, you did?
I had girls outside with the little fire hydrant and a block club.
Yeah.
Cookouts. I'm Chicago. That was all we had.
Yeah, like we used to play outside. Come back when the street lights come on. Like that. My mom didn't even really know where we was at. Like, we had the freedom to do that. Like, and we did so much. Yeah. Like, I'll be outside all day.
But I experienced some of that too, and I still feel like this generation that I'm in is not equipped to handle none of the real world.
Again, the real world is very much so different from when I first moved out. I was 18, y'all, when I first moved out. In my very first apartment, I had a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment. My rent was $440.
Girl, my first apartment, my rent was probably like $1,300.
Exactly.
And I think I had a 1-bedroom apartment, but it was downtown Chicago, and that was a steal. But even then, like, that's a lot.
Okay, well, I gotta say, you was downtown Chicago.
Yeah.
So I'll give you that. But again, my rent was $440. So the times have changed. Like, things are just different. It's not the same. I feel bad for y'all. No, it's definitely it's rough out here.
Are you dating now?
No.
Why?
I am not dating now. I am not. Y'all know what? I got a phone call.
Okay. Go on with that phone call. It must have been serious.
I got a phone call over the weekend. I was actually driving home from Chicago, and one of my clients called me. And she told me that she was having a conversation with my auntie.
Okay.
And I'm gonna kill her because my auntie did not tell me about this. But she was having a conversation with my auntie, and she had mentioned that one of her sons is, I believe she said he was 46,
Okay.
and he has never been married, and he doesn't have any kids.
Does that scare you that he don't have any kids?
No, I don't care.
Okay.
But my auntie was like, and why you didn't introduce him to Shayla? And I was like, no. And so my client was like, I don't know. I don't know Shayla's situation or dating situation. I don't know. But I can definitely ask her.
Okay.
So yeah, basically she told me, like, I'm telling you about my son.
Okay.
And she was like, he's very private, so he don't do social media and stuff like that. And she told him about me.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, she told him, like, well, she do be posting a lot on social media. But anyway, she just was like, I'm gonna have him send me a picture of you. Send him a picture
of himself.
Yeah, so
Okay.
she can send it to me. And she's
And
like,
the
I'm not gonna
opportunity-
tell him that I'm doing this.
Okay.
But I'm just like, oh my gosh, y'all. I don't know why dating is like cringy to me in my 40s. I don't know. It's like cringy. I'm at a space where I'm so comfortable. Like, I'm so comfortable with myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so comfortable being by myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just so at peace with myself. So I don't know. Like, it just gets weird. It gets weird for me. But
so now the opportunity came up to date.
What am I gonna do?
Yeah. Because I don't know if the men, like older men, are different than how the men operate now. And I've dated older, of course. But I don't know. I just don't see like
what you think I should do?
Don't ask me. I'm the wrong person. I said I'm single right now. So what that tell you? Okay.
Okay, but you've been on a couple of dates. Don't try to act like you haven't.
I'm still single.
But you've been on a couple of dates.
Okay, so let me tell you. So these dates don't. They be fun for the moment, but like guys are just so like. I don't know, cloudy to me. Like they don't really have like I don't know if it's because of COVID, but guys don't know how to hold conversations. Like they just look at you and be like, "Oh, you're so pretty," all that stuff. Like, okay, I like that. Yes, I love compliments, but talk to me. Like have some type of intimate conversation to where I can, feel you, know your personality, get to know you. So I don't know if it's just like they don't know what to say or they afraid to be themselves. But I don't know. So I just don't really. And then I don't give people the time of day. So like, if you bored me within the next like 2-3 days, I'm done. I don't know.
I don't either. I wonder if guys feel the same way that we feel. Like, I wonder if they feel like, oh, it's so hard to find a good woman, or it's so hard to date. Like, I don't know.
It's really not though. It's really not. It's not that hard to find a good woman. It just takes them to take the time to do the work. Like, get to know her. Don't just beat around the bush and be like, oh, okay, or try to act like you this cool dude, because that shit get you nowhere. But my generation, they do that. Like, it's guys out here that
they do what?
Like, because like guys who think like, okay, she is a regular female, or I can get any other female like her.
Like they low effort?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, you get what you put out. And then I think guys don't have the mentality to understand it. Like, what does that mean? Or like nobody has ever caught them out in their shit. So when they come around a woman who like, no, I want you to, they feel like, oh, she's bossy, or she got an attitude, or she loud, or she, they put a bad narrative on it, and that's not the case. Like, no, she doesn't want you to show up with your potential. Don't just show up with bullshit that you're trying to give her. Like, no.
Yeah.
So
I don't. I look. Maybe we need a relationship coach.
Everybody in the world.
I don't know, to come on and give some advice. I don't know, like that really ain't my lane. Dating.
So how long have you been single? How long you?
Oh my God,
to be single?
a long time. I've been single for a long time.
I don't want to be.
Who you like? No.
Not in. You haven't came across nobody who you was like, oh, I actually like him, and felt it like bubbly, butterfly feelings.
No. Not in a very long time.
How do you get there? Because I want to get there.
What?
That I want to turn the feelings off.
I don't think you want to be here where I'm at. I don't want to be here. I'm here though, but I don't want to stay here. Like, I would love to get to know somebody. I would love to, find companionship and my person. Like, I would love to find my person.
I'm actually in a state of where I do crave that intimacy from another person, but it's really hard to get it from, like, it's kind of feel like a waste of talking to people or dating. Because it's like you give so much energy into dating that when a person finally come around, you don't, like, you dull it.
I don't know. These days, I feel like you probably have to kiss a few frogs. Like, people are doing online dating and stuff, like getting on dating apps.
About that online dating?
I don't know. My sister do.
She do?
Sorry, sis. And the story she be telling me is horrible.
My cousin be online dating too, and I'm just like, at our age.
But then you hear about people who get married from online dating. So
would you do it?
Online dating?
Yeah.
Maybe. I said in 2024, I said in 2025, I'm gonna get on all the dating apps. And 2025 is almost over.
Have you got on?
And I haven't been on one app. No.
So how do you meet me?
No, I don't. I mean, men do approach me, but I just don't be interested, and that's so crazy.
Yeah. And that's kind of bad for me because, like, I'm getting to that point where I'm not interested, and it's like I'm at a young age, so like, what's the dynamic? How do you change that?
I don't know. I think for me, it's gonna take. I have to have some sort of attraction. Like, that just has to be there for me. But also, it's all about the conversation and the connection. Like, I would love to feel a man's energy. And because me, like, the vibes is everything. Like, energy is everything. So I would love to feel a man's energy. But also his mindset. Like, that's what pretty much drives me. And how men approach me. And if they don't approach me in the right way, I'm automatically, like, turned off.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm not feeling your energy or you don't know how to talk to me, then I'm already like,
So what are your non-negotiables?
I don't know. Like, you know how women have. Oh, okay. I know. Okay. Kids.
Oh my god. But it's actually, did that mean that you said no?
No, it does not. Like, the fact that he has no kids, you said, do that scare me? It did not scare me at all, because I know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
But, and I say that
I know what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Okay, girl.
But I say that in a sense of, I have 2 kids. My oldest daughter is 22. My youngest is 17. I'm not having no more kids. Like, no more kids at all, for nobody. So if I'm gonna date a man and he has no kids, if he wants kids, that's out. Like, I will not date you, because I'm not having no more kids. But the fact that he doesn't have kids means he ain't got no baby mamas. He ain't got no, He don't come with
he come with a clean slate.
So, yeah, like, that's okay, as long as you don't want them. Yeah. But if you want them, then I'm not the woman for you.
True.
Now, if you have kids, little kids, that's out. Like I said, 17, 22. I can't do it. I'm used to independence now.
That's crazy. Well, I dated a guy with kids, and it wasn't a bad experience for me. I didn't have any, like.
Well, you 26.
I ain't that don't mean told me with kids or that I'm gonna date you. No, I feel like my next relationship, it has to be with a guy who don't got no kids, who has goals and ambitions, and who got something going. Like, I want him to be able to want to travel. I don't want him to be in the streets, because I don't know. I just don't want And I want him to be, like, intelligent. I want him to be able to teach me something. Like, I'm tired of being the one teaching.
Yeah, definitely. Like, you want to learn from your partner. Yeah. Definitely. Like,
And I don't want somebody who feel like they have to be this arrogant guy to the point where he has to prove a point. Like, what point do you have to prove? Like, it's okay to be your masculine self, but it's okay to be like sweet and generous too. Like, what type of persona? Like, who is watching you? Who's judging you? Like, where is it coming from? So why are you so uptight? I don't want that. I want a man to be able to put me in my feminine energy and be able to love me for who I am.
Feminine energy. Come on, feminine energy. Yes. I love that. I love that. Yeah, me too.
It's guys. Again, they don't have the mental capacity to understand what that means, or they don't even know what the action means to be able to understand how to handle a woman who's looking for that. So,
I like to believe though that all men are not incapable. You know, like there are some women out here who have found their person, their mate, and they treat them like.
Drop in the comments where y'all found them, because I'm going there next, because I can't do it.
We just haven't found ours yet, but they out there. They out there somewhere.
I don't want to be old, and because come to me now.
Oh, like what? Me?
No, like I want to be able to have history with my person. Like I want to be able to be like, you know, your dad helped me, you know, learn this and learn that. Versus being like, why just your dad at a party and we just kicked it.
Oh, so you want kids?
No, hell no.
You said your dad.
I want. Well, I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, long time. Well,
you don't want kids?
I do want kids. I do.
Oh. Okay.
But I feel like, you know what's crazy? I feel like I don't want my kids. Oh, I want to have my kids within the next like 5 years. Because I'm 26, so I'm not getting no younger, and I don't want to be old to the point where I get sick if something happens to me and then my kids here in this world by themselves. Because I know how it feels to be alone in the world. You know, I don't want them to have that same struggle. I want to be able to guide them to the point where when they get to adulthood, it's like, okay, now we kicking it. We go, you know, take trips stuff like that. I want that. I don't want to, you know. So I got like 5 more years in me. So my husband, come on around.
Y'all hear that?
I'm just saying, y'all. Don't know scatty wise, come over here.
No, I agree though, because I'm at a place where my kids they're big, and I'm at a different stage in life, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, you know, it's pretty cool.
So we'll see. Hopefully, my husband see this and be like, I'm gonna go get her. Cause come get me, baby.
Yeah,
I'm out of this world.
Okay, y'all. So I think right now it is game time. Okay, so we are gonna play our first ever Grownish and Growing game.
Okay.
And how this works is we're both gonna read out some scenarios, and we'll decide if it's a grownish move, meaning mature and adulting energy, or if it's a growing move, meaning you still got some learning to do.
Okay.
So my question, Ty, would be paying bills late because you went on a trip instead. What you doing?
So for me, bills come around too many times. The first month, that check is y'all's. Go ahead. But if it come, no, I'm taking that trip. I gotta come first.
So that's grownish.
You said that's grown. That's grown. I pay them bills, but I ain't paying them all the time. So I got to come first sometimes.
She said that's grown. What y'all think? Paying bills late because you're going on a trip instead. I'm gonna say that's some growing to do, cause I'm gonna pay my bills.
I mean, I'm gonna pay them. Just not twice a month.
Okay. All right. My next question would be ghosting someone instead of communicating your feelings. Is that grownish or growing?
Let's touch on that. Is that grownish or growing? Because I'm a big communicator, and I'm gonna say what's triggering me. And if you don't change it, then you get blocked. So, what y'all think?
But ghosting someone instead of communicating. So instead of communicating your feelings, you're going to ghost them.
That's grown. Because I feel like I wasted my time telling you why you pissed me off.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm actively doing it now. So, ghost them, girl.
Not just a man. That could be a
Bye.
friend.
Not wasting my time anymore. I learned my lesson. Grown. Ghost them.
Okay, well, I'm the complete opposite. I think ghosting somebody is, you still got some growing to do. I would communicate my feelings.
I did that. Not happening again. I will not give you that much power. Bye.
Okay. So the next one is getting into a social media argument. Is that grownish or is that growing?
Who you arguing with? Anybody?
It don't matter, but you arguing on social media for everybody to see. Just like Nicki and Cardi B doing right now.
Grownish. This is like, girl, whatever. Yeah, you give your power away if you're arguing on social media.
So you feel like that's grownish? Or you still got some growing to do if you arguing on social media?
I mean, because you got to think about it, they only doing that for like.
Grownish is mature adulting energy.
What did I say?
You said that was grownish.
Growing.
Growing is you still got some learning to do.
Yeah.
Because why are you on social media arguing like that?
Yeah, that's growing. You need to grow up. That's not what I said.
Splurging on something just because you deserve it. Is that grownish or growing?
Splurging on something because you think you deserve it.
That can kind of be like,
that's grown.
Okay.
Again, just like them bills. Look. I come first sometimes.
Yeah. Okay, period, boo. Look, sis said she is gonna do her. She is gonna put her first. Period.
And it is. Cause what you here for? This life will drive you crazy if you let it.
Yeah, that's a fact. I can agree to that.
So what would you say is your grownish takeaway from this week or this episode?
For the week, okay, I would say that I had to make some decisions about disconnecting from
That's a good one.
some, some things that I had going on, some partnerships, some people. And I had to focus on pretty much me, like putting me 1st. And that was my grownish takeaway for this week. I made sure though to communicate why. And yeah, like did it in a respectful manner, and yeah.
Now, my grownish takeaway from this week would have to be, I would say, learning to communicate effectively. Like, you can communicate, but if a person don't understand what you're saying, they're gonna keep doing this like the same behaviors. And then, like you said, learn when to pull away.
Yeah.
I'm in a state of learning. I'm learning when to pull away when it's not beneficial for myself. So I think that's where I'm at with it. Like,
Yeah.
learning how to create healthy boundaries.
Yeah. For sure. That's very, very important because in the past I would have been the type of person to just keep going and going and going, and no, I'm not doing that no more.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's what this generation needs to learn how to do. That's healthy boundaries.
Everybody,
hard,
not
though.
just your generation, mine too.
It's hard though, cause think like your emotions already, like you feeling these things inside and you don't know why. Especially when you really like something or someone, or like you like what you're doing, you have to kind of pull away. It's kind of like grief in a way. So dealing with grief is very hard, but it's definitely necessary.
Yeah. All right, y'all. That was our very first episode. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for tuning in. If you guys want to hear any topics, if you have any questions for us, definitely drop them in the comments below, or you can DM us. We are on every platform: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. So be sure to come back next week.
Period.
And we are out. Bye.